Buddy,
There's
can
some
you hear
background.
me?
I hear you. There
Can
was
you
a
hear me
little
now?
bit of there was a little bit of a background noise.
Yeah, how about now? Can you hear me
Yeah,
now?
maybe a little less. Yeah, I hear you speaking, but it was just
Yeah.
some disturbance.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm
How's it going?
curious on your opinion. Can you kill the noise in the background?
Absolutely, we do that.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks. Because I want to hear you.
Yes, Mike.
Yes, 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 yes.
You got my attention.
I know. I'm curious. There's a lot going on. So even if we talk about it for like 3 minutes here, this would be great.
Yes.
So did you
90,
hear that?
90 Michael, 90% of the
Hmm.
city, Mariupol, in the southeast of Ukraine, is
Yes.
basically wiped out.
No
That's
way.
sad. I will show you some
Well, I have some questions because I'm a little concerned, and not about
yeah.
you, but the issue of so when Putin was on yesterday,
Mm,
he was calling people scum, and they were the equivalent of a gnat in your mouth, which is something that you spit out.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Look here. This is this morning rocket
Oh,
shooting in here in Ukraine.
wow!
That's pretty scary.
Oh my God, that is so
And look
scary.
there, and look there. There's see a
Yeah,
foot there of a person, and that really annoys
there's no
me.
mercy, right? No
No,
mercy.
it annoys me, especially when
Hmm.
I hear people saying that this is all fake, like
Who's
Kevin said.
saying it's fake? I'm curious to know that.
Kevin, he's saying everything is
Yeah, I
staged
saw
by the
that. I saw
CIA.
it. I saw it.
So, and I saw that you sent an invite, but I felt that
Do you have
I didn't
headphones?
even want to have a discussion about it because it's
Yeah.
such a nonsense. Because people are actually dying
Yeah. Are you a non-headphone dude now?
there. Is the sound bad?
No, no, it's just it's better with headphones, but does that wreck your hair?
Michael, I can get my headphones if you want.
That's okay. It's okay. No, I was hearing myself for a second. It seems fine now. Um, no, I've
But
I've been I've been honestly insanely disturbed, and I don't think there is any way of there being a good decision. I don't think there is. Every single decision that would be made would have probably a horrific outcome. Doing
yeah,
nothing, horrific outcome. Doing something, horrific outcome. So how do you know to what vary which one is better? And if you do it, no matter what they do, they're going to be judged,
mm,
right? Do you agree with that?
yeah.
So no matter what they do, it's not right.
Mm.
But when
But
I hear language like scumbag, a gnat in my mouth that you spit out from
mm,
Putin,
mm,
and he's talking that he wants to cleanse the Ukraine and
yeah,
making it sound like everyone is a Nazi. Come
yeah.
on.
That's crazy.
It's
Look here. Here you see the people dead just on the row here, and it's so crazy because now Putin and
can
Russia,
can you send me that link if you don't mind? Just
absolutely,
put it
absolutely,
in the chat if you don't mind.
absolutely. This is a Swedish newspaper, but if you want to read what it says, if you open it up in Chrome and then you
Mm-hmm.
choose English
Language.
language, and
Like
it will
yeah.
translate from Swedish to English.
I am
Okay.
kind of hearing myself a little bit, just smidgen. Thank you, sir,
Awesome.
for doing that. But I think there's a great deal of people who are going on with their lives, not worrying about it at all. You've got other people that are like, this could escalate so easily into, a nuclear battle of some sort. And I feel like I'm in the middle,
Mm.
but deeply disturbed by what I've seen and have immense compassion for those who have to make the decisions. But when he is shooting down things so close to Poland, right?
Mm. Yeah.
To me, that's the giant fu.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I I I I don't know, and it's almost like he keeps wanting to push, just, and
Mm.
he feels like the states won't do anything.
Mm.
So if someone was to do something,
Mm.
join forces, who do you think it would be
I don't know.
at
I
this
feel
point?
I feel we have to do something, uh,
Yeah.
because and I heard that you were speaking about the risk, and he wants to create that fear if we intervene. Then I talk about we in the West, that
Yes.
they will nuke
Yeah.
us or
Yeah.
something.
Well,
But I don't think that. I think this war will just be played out in Ukraine. So I think we shouldn't bow for him. And
yeah. See,
because look at the people in Mariupol. They have
right.
no electricity. It's minus degrees. They have no food. 90% of the city is in rubbles, and
Yep.
they can't escape.
No.
And should we just sit here like spectators and
Hmm.
just let
But
this
if you
continue?
look in the past, buddy, the states has done this before. They've started things and left. It's a pattern.
Yeah.
It
But
it
but
it.
but now we have, now it's not only the states. We have NATO, which is an alliance of 30 countries. So
Right.
I
But
think
they've already
if
said that they won't intervene until he sends missiles to, yeah, a NATO country. They're not going to step in.
yes, but what I'm trying to say is that
Hmm.
if NATO and the US would intervene, then I think the commitment would be longer.
Yeah. Did you hear about the warship that had Russian helicopters fly over? It was British,
No,
and
I didn't.
they took filmage of it, locked on to the target. The Russians saying they're ready to blow it up any moment. All they have to do is move a few feet.
Okay.
And that was, I think, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I saw that.
Okay.
So, but you know that this is about resources. That's what they want. They want the natural gas, right? They want access
Mm.
to the wheat.
Yeah.
They want access to those nuclear plants. And
Yeah.
they don't
Because
want that pathway directly into Russia to be open. And
yeah.
they honestly feel, I shouldn't say they, he feels that that is their birthright and it was taken from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're correct regarding the crop, because you have one of the best soils there in Europe, and
Yeah.
Ukraine is also called the breadbasket in Europe.
It is. It is. And not only are they supplying you some of our bread, and yet we have wheat fields here, like, galore. We still don't meet the needs of all of our Canadians that eat bread. And guess what? Bread costs are going to go through the frickin' roof.
Yeah, and
So,
even if some countries don't buy from Ukraine, it
hmm
will still affect the commodity market because
did
it's
you
the
hear what
supply
Elon
that
Musk
will be
did
reduced.
the other day?
Yeah, he challenged the Putin in
To
the
a duel,
judo.
to the death.
Yeah,
And he said,
yeah,
I am ready. Let's go.
yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
it. And people said, "Are
yeah,
you for really?" Because I am.
yeah, yeah. He has a black belt in judo, Elon Musk. I didn't know that before.
Well, no, he wants to cut his head off.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's good.
here's the thing. That is a really bold statement, and be it real or not real, he needed to look outside the box of that.
Yeah,
And before you do stuff like, and that's where he's kind of playing God, even if it's a matter. So we've got some ginormous egos. But I have to admit, I read it and thought it was funny. But then after I thought about it, I went, no,
Mm.
I don't know. What do you think? I'm curious.
Regarding what specific you
Elon.
mean?
Yeah, the challenge.
I think it was just something that he thrown out. He wanted to see a
Yeah.
reaction, but it is a little bit. You want to be a little bit provocative, I guess, and
But
I
he
wouldn't.
always wants to be in the press, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
And I was about to say one thing earlier that I forgot about. I remember
Sure.
what's irritating me is this that people are accusing the pictures from that come from Ukraine as being staged, and that people are and they are having makeup to look wounded, etc. And there was one video clip that came from the Russian side, and there were people lying on the ground in dead in body bags, and suddenly those body bags were moving. So
Mm-hmm.
so they said, so the Russians said that this is just fake news. But the thing is, that video clip was a video clip that was, I think it was from 3 years ago, and I think
Yeah.
it was in Brussels or some other city, and they were showing the effect of of the environmental danger with the greenhouse, that it will affect us. So they took a real picture, a video clip, and they put it in a totally different context and try to
Yeah.
use that as an evidence that
But
what's
that's
happening
that's
is
part of
real.
the war, right? The fake
Yeah, so
news.
so,
So
so
can you read
they
the
are
comment that
acting
I
like
posted there? Can
they
you read
are
the comment?
acting like Goebbels,
Yeah.
the German propaganda. Yes, I see. Elon Musk changed his name. Yeah, to Elona. Yeah, I saw that also. Yeah, that's cool. And also the Rasmus Mark the billionaire. Yeah, and he is from Chechnya. I think that guy that said he
Yeah.
basically said fuck off to Elon or to Elon.
But do you know who else used to do this crazy Twitter crap? Was the King Cheeto himself, right? Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He would go on there, get angry, and start. But he was the king of fake news, even though he called everybody else fake news. So it's funny.
Yeah.
But it's part of it, especially in war. They were in the beginning of this conflict. Russia
Mm,
was posting damages that had been done in different times
yeah.
to make it look more glorified than it is. But they don't need to do that now. I've also heard rumors that some of the damage that has been caused has been done by the Ukrainian army, which I don't know. I don't know. I know people are dying. I know children are
Mm,
crying at the borders, trying to get across, who have lost their parents. I saw that. But I think
yeah.
anything we see, we have to look at it, with critical eyes from
Yeah.
from both sides. Would you agree?
Absolutely, absolutely. But but it's pretty ridiculous what they are claiming, and they're trying to change the history, um, as as if
Yeah.
Ukraine always has been
So
part.
what disturbs you most about what Kevin was saying? That it's all fake? Is that what bothered you the most?
That yeah, that is fake,
Yeah.
and basically that people is not being wounded, and he also called it
Right.
he also say that it's the Nazi, he say. So he's buying basically this propaganda, and you know what they are saying, that it's a genocide on the Russian population.
Right.
The Russian population is a minority. The minority is 17%, and just a fraction of that in the southeast is Russians, and you have Hungarians, and you have Romanians, and Czech, and different people. So
So what do you think about all the people within the country that wanted to do protests within Russia, and he has totally suppressed that and arrested people and
yeah, that's crazy. That's
I see my
crazy. It's a
I think if anybody
totalitarian.
gets him, it'll be one of his own.
Um,
That's my prediction. If this was to end abruptly, it's because someone else within his own government took care of it. Because a lot of them are losing billions of dollars.
yeah. It was interesting. You know, they have had this so-called trying to negotiate
Yeah,
in in Turkey, and it was Russian foreign minister Sergei Lavrov, and he met the Ukrainian foreign minister Dmytro Kuleba, and the Lavrov, the Russian, called him the Ukrainian for Goebbels, meaning it was just a propaganda,
yeah.
and then he called the Russian for Ribbentrop, you know, the
Are
Molotov
are you open
Ribbentrop
to
Pact.
are are you open to have a civil conversation with Kevin and see
And no,
what he has to say? And
I
if he gets crazy, you have the ability to rush and flush.
no, I
No,
don't
you have
think so.
no. So you've
I,
already had this discussion with him. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, basically more or less.
Okay, okay.
So
Because I'm
I
all
feel
for varying
I feel
opinions.
it's a waste of time.
Okay, and why do
Because,
you think he
because
thinks
it's
everything is
so
propaganda?
obvious. It's like
He's
discuss.
not pro Putin though.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
no, but that's what I'm saying. I would love to ask him these questions and say, where are you getting this information?
Yeah.
What side are you? You know, what is the outcome you want to have happen? I don't know. I think it could be civil if I'm here. I do. You don't want to go there. Okay. I'm gonna.
No.
It's your broadcast. I get it, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I don't know.
All right.
But but
I
I
do
think it's
have to.
interesting that you could invite him in your stream
I
and
have, and I have talked to him
okay.
and
So
listened to him, but I
what did he
didn't know it
say?
was that he never went that extreme with me.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe there's some kind of history, and he's trying to knock you off
Poke
your
a
seat
little
a
bit
bit or
or
something. Who knows? But no, I did briefly talk about it. I don't know about a week ago, but a lot has happened in a week,
yeah.
right? A
Yeah.
lot, like a lot happens in a day now.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, I'm amazed at how much stuff is happening, how much
Uh,
destruction, how much
uh,
misery.
and it's the biggest refugee, what do we call it,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
floodway or
Yeah. Well,
that
yeah.
has
What are they
been
saying now?
had.
2 million
It
people are
has,
displaced.
yeah,
2 million.
3.1 million, I think,
Or
and
is it 3.1 now?
yeah, and it's like 1 million per week.
Well, I heard a stat that's unbelievable. They said at the some of the borders, every minute there's 100 people.
Yeah,
At every minute there's another 100.
yeah,
So, and like you said, you're going to see more people because there's no food.
yeah.
Some of them
That's
have no electricity, no medical. They had, there was, I guess, a child who died from dehydration.
yeah, and oops.
And
And
then you
then
get people who are so terrified, they stay in one spot and don't move
yeah,
and don't go seek water. And I get it. I get it. You know, if you see people dying around you, right?
yeah. And I think that is so horrible, but because you know their strategy. Here's the city,
Yeah.
and they're basically surrounding the city, throwing bombs,
Yeah.
shelling,
From all angles.
and it's basically cut off from electricity and everything,
Yeah.
and people are starving.
So what is your feeling? Do you think they need to have a no-fly zone?
Absolutely, absolutely,
Okay.
we should.
And you're not concerned about the risk of it escalating into
I I
you know,
I don't think there will be a third world war, at least not with nuclear weapons.
yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, there's some military that are saying it's at DEFCON 2 right now.
Hmm.
Like it's inches from full blown where it could be escalated. Now that could be fear, and that could be BS. I don't know. I'm not in the knowing.
Yeah.
I all I know is what I see. And people are asking Putin directly, "What is your goal? Do you want to annihilate all of Ukraine?"
Mm.
Because the initial goal, from what I've heard, they wanted to come in 3 days, take it over, very few casualties,
Mm.
and just govern it. Basically, just a turnkey operation.
And this was a summer paradise. Now they are preparing for the Russian warships,
It's crazy.
and here
All
we
right,
see the
Kate,
city there.
can you tell me what you're grateful for before I go? I would love to know.
I am
And are you
grateful.
open in the future when you're more in the mood of maybe talking to maybe not Kevin, but people who have different opinions on this? Because I want to learn. I like because I know nothing. I know the
Yeah,
very bare minimal of what's going on here.
I think you know more than you admit. You're just trying to be humble, uh, and I know, Michael, that you like to have this conversation with people with different perspectives, but I think some things is a little bit too crazy to
Yeah,
get
no, no,
into.
and this is your broadcast,
Yeah,
and by the you set the boundaries. You
yeah,
do what you want to do, and I get that. I
yeah.
just I've only ever seen the sweet side of Kevin, but I believe you. I'm not saying that you're delusional. I believe
No, no,
that
no,
I think
and
certain individuals trigger other individuals. I think you and I have mutual respect for each other now, and we dance nice with
Mhm.
each other, which is great. But it took a while to get there.
Yeah, but Michael, this is to say that this is
Hi, Warrior Grandma.
just to say that this is just something that is being staged by the CIA and everything, but
Yeah.
because it's basically all the countries in the United Nations that is condemning them.
Well,
Uh,
if it was, it is the greatest show on earth,
yeah,
right? Like if that is actually the truth, even if 25% of this was that, it is incredible that they're able to do that. Now, we know that there's all kinds of rhetoric and BS between both camps. And, for a while there, they were even talking that there may be a chance of negotiation once he talked about not ever being part of NATO.
mm,
Remember that? That was a couple days ago. But it,
yeah,
it hasn't stopped the bombs coming at a rapid pace.
yeah, yeah. That's crazy. It's
It
crazy.
is crazy. So listen, I'll probably see you tonight. But I just want to promote something if that's okay. Can I promote something?
Absolutely, sure, sure.
So tonight we are celebrating Elliot's birthday. James and I are going to have a broadcast. We don't even know if Elliot's going to be there, but we're always looking for a reason to celebrate. At 9 o'clock Eastern, we will be there. I'll be there for a little bit. We'd love to see you there, JB. And JB,
Absolutely.
if you could sing a couple tunes, for us in the theme of
In
Happy
Swedish,
Birthday,
in Swedish.
sure, whatever rocks your boat, tips your ship. Yeah.
Should I do it now or?
No, no, no. If you could say it now, if you'd like to do a warm up, like a rehearsal, sure. And for Elliot,
I, I could do
Warrior
both of them.
Grandma, we'd love to hear you sing tonight
Happy
too. She has a
birthday,
beautiful
Elliot.
voice. Peace, man. Peace. Are we doing the peace? Peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I noticed you're not showing yourself anymore. You were showing yourself for a while. I think you're a rather handsome man. I don't see what the
I,
issue is.
I'm not as handsome as you are, Michael.
Well, then the bar's really low.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
How low can you go? We're doing the limbo, are we? Okay.
You are aging like a good wine, Michael.
Oh, you're a good man. Robert Glazer is with us.
Yeah.
He says
So,
I'll scope in a few.
Michael, I'm sorry. Just you're asking me a
Sure.
lot. I think it's interesting to hear you. How do you think this will unfold, and what
Oh,
do you think
it's
we
scary
should
what I
do?
think.
What
Well,
should we
number
do,
one,
Michael? What's the solution?
uh, I don't have a solution because I'm not qualified, but I can give you an estimation of what I think will happen.
But do you think the free world should intervene?
Um, I think as soon as it happened, should have used every resource they had known to man to get Putin. Every resource known to man to get him, because it's a one man war. Russia is not backing this, by the way.
No, no,
This is totally him. So if you're asking what I would have done, I would have used every resource I had to get him.
yeah.
And you know, I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but I think it would end very quickly if he was gone.
And maybe, Michael, it was a mistake that when they negotiated about the nuclear weapons, uh, when after the fall of the Soviet Union, because
You feel
Ukraine
like you sound
had.
like you're far away from your
Okay,
microphone.
sorry, I'm
Sorry.
getting closer.
Okay.
So maybe it was a mistake when they negotiated about the nuclear weapons after the fall of the Soviet Union, because Ukraine had nuclear
Oh,
weapons,
that was
and
crazy. They
maybe
shouldn't have gave them
if
up.
they had it,
Yeah.
maybe this wouldn't have happened. But on the other hand, other crazy things could have happened instead. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, here's the other thing you haven't discussed, and I bet you've thought about it, but there has been rumors, and they are just that China has considered helping them, Russia, and with
Yes,
armament,
yeah,
because this war is costing Russia 22 million estimated a day,
yeah.
and they are
And
running
now
out of
they have
resources.
mercenaries from from Syria,
Yeah, I heard
40,000
that.
that
Yeah,
will join.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
crazy.
Well, and Canada sent our best sniper.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
that.
And I heard there's a guy named JB
Yeah,
out of Sweden who's gonna sign up and go. He's ready
yeah, maybe.
as long as they
But
pay him well.
no, no,
He's
I wouldn't do it for money. I would do it
you
for the
only do
good
it for
cause.
love.
But yeah,
But if they
for
gave you money, you'd still take it, right?
yeah, of course, I gotta
Risk
pay my rent.
versus reward. Listen,
But
you gotta
Michael,
support that pastry habit.
Michael, it would be for the love of humanity.
It wouldn't be for the love of sugar, because I love
We
your food porn
we all need some
broadcast.
sugar also.
Well, don't we, honey, honey? You and my candy girl. Yeah, yeah. No, but I think laughter is a great distraction, and I think we need to take moments and breathe right now, because if we just look at everything that's negative, we'll lose our mind. Um, I don't think the states is going to do anything, and I think
Mm,
what's going to happen is, if you want my intuitive feeling,
mm,
uh, the more that he gets close to Poland,
mm,
probably within 2 weeks he'll start bombing.
mm.
I think that's where the next shells are going, and I think that's
But
going to be, because
and
he's
they
basically saying he's going to wipe out. What do you say? The scum, and that these fair weather friends are like gnats in your mouth. You just spit them out.
yeah, I think he said mosquitoes, like a mosquito that
No, he
flies in
said
the
a
back.
gnat. He said a gnat.
What is a gnat?
A gnat is like a bed bug.
Aha, okay. I read a Swedish article. They translated it to a mosquito, but
It's
maybe
close.
that's
It's close.
yeah. So
It's close.
and I think the difference is like 10 to 1 regarding the number of soldiers. But
Oh,
I
it's
think
ridiculous. It's
I
ridiculous.
think it could be possible to take out the Russians if we equip them with more advanced weapons. Because it seems that that is the only solution, since West don't want to intervene.
Well, but if you look at the history of the states, they have always started shit and walked away.
Yeah.
It's scary. I've watched a few programs on it, and they start stuff, and they leave, and it's usually when people are on the ropes they leave.
Yeah.
And you know, and I know that they're not going to supply these people forever. It's
Yeah.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think they would have been better off to, and we got to remember too, this is new. This is fresh. We're not even into a month of this. We could be
Yeah.
discussing this a year from now,
And
and
it has
it
gone
may
so
have moved
fast
on
also.
by then. But
Yeah.
we have to pray to the heavens above that China does not get involved. And I think all China's worried about is the sanctions. They don't want, because from what I've heard, China's having a hard enough time feeding the people they have already.
And the
That's
thing
part
is
of their.
that they are trying to balance this, China, and it's the same thing with
Yeah.
India that is also buying the oil from Russia for gas. And
Um,
China has bought oil before, so I don't know if they can buy more than
yeah.
what they already have done in the past. So,
Do you want to invite Bobby Shadow or Rick Costa up if you want before I go
absolutely,
here? Yeah, if
we
they
can
want to
do
come up.
that.
Um, but again, this is all speculation. JB and I don't know anything beyond what we've read, and even that is served with probably a heaping helping of BS. Um, so we have to be careful of what we think, and especially of what we say. Um, I think I've seen already a lot of fair weather friends to the Ukraine,
Yeah,
and I think what the greatest thing he ever said was, "Look, I don't need a ride out of here. I need ammunition. I need planes. I need support. I need troops. You know,
yeah,
I'm not looking to leave. I need to, stand true and fight.
yeah.
And you're gonna lose. You're you're gonna lose enthusiasm of people when you, like you said, where 80% of a city is gone.
Mm.
Yeah, that does not feel like winning. You have Bobby Shadow in the back room, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. You're paying attention,
I
Michael.
try. Well, I'm a co-host right now, so I'm trying
Yeah,
to
I
help you.
know. It's almost like you're the main host, Michael. But you're
No,
doing a
go no,
good job. No, no, no,
no.
no.
I'm trying to be respectful. Oh
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
help me out.
Michael. It
I'm
was no.
putting it on a governor, buddy.
Yes, Michael. It was
Okay.
no critique. Absolutely not.
Okay.
You're
No, no.
doing.
I don't want you to feel disrespected
No, no, no.
in any
Absolutely.
way. That would make me sad.
Be good.
Okay.
Be good.
I
Be
don't
good.
see Bobby here.
Yeah, he's coming now.
Okay.
No, Bobby. Bobby.
Bobby, what's going on, Bobby? What are you doing there? Bobby, first question. What is bra? What is bra? Okay. All right. Wonderful. I like the headphones. They're sharp.
Oh, yeah, but these are like, I mean,
Yeah.
headphones kind of come and go. You
Okay.
know, I have a
They're
better
nice though.
pair. Where is it?
Okay.
This is my
Your newest
my
one?
expense. Yeah, my expensive pair is right here in this hard case.
Okay. I like the ones on your head though. What brand is that?
Oh, these are just cheapo.
Well, they look
What is
great.
it? Just you're like, I don't know. They're like $12. What is
No.
it?
No.
Um,
Really?
I think you can get these for like $12 JVC.
Not in Canada. That's for sure.
Oh, how much
So,
are they in Canada?
oh, I don't know, but I'll try to look them up. Listen, do me a favor. What are you thinking about this Ukraine? The situation. What do you think is
I
going
just
on?
gotta say hello, Bobby. Welcome.
Hey, JB, what's up? What was your name, sir?
Michael B.
Oh, Bathurst.
Yeah, or Brathworst. If people don't like me
Yeah,
in the
Bratwurst. What's up?
Brathworst, yeah,
Yeah. We
yeah.
got people
I,
saying
I was
hello. Toby.
hello, people. We're
Rick
grateful to
Rick
have you here.
Rick is supposed to come up, isn't he?
Yeah, I sent an invite to him.
But otherwise, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Is he stirring the pot? Were you doing that?
What's that?
Were you stirring the pot there?
For what?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
are you
I mean,
okay
it's
are you okay
easy.
with Rick coming? How about I've been trying to get him to bring up Kevin, but Kevin I guess is off the rails
Yeah.
from what I've heard. So
So grandma has it. It's pretty, pretty apparent that, I mean, you don't, it's very easy math. 1 + 1
hmm
equals Putin's death, really.
okay.
I mean, I would say that he's a wanted man at this point. So,
Okay,
Mm.
but what do
yeah.
you? So what do you think of? First of all, number one, what do you think of the no fly zone, which they've been begging for? Is that a wise decision or is that not not a good
Well, I
idea?
mean, Grant Cardone, I mean, take the plane, let's go. Let's go try it out.
I am talking to Bobby Shadow.
Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
Grant Cardone, he has a helicopter and a jet. I mean, no fly zone. I mean, if you're Grant Cardone, you can fly anywhere, can't you? I don't know.
You're funny. You're funny. No, I
So,
think you've lost the meaning of that. What it basically means is if someone tries to fly over that airspace, they get shot down.
well, there's a reward for Putin's head now. It's
Yes.
over a
Yes.
million
Over.
dollars. So I'm not too worried or scared about anything. I mean, if I was Ukrainian, then there would be a different,
Right.
Bobby, brah answer. I would be getting
You
the
did
fuck
not
out of
answer my
there.
you didn't answer my question though.
What
You
was the
used it.
question?
What the hell is bra? And then you used your kazoo.
Oh yeah, because I mean it's obvious. I mean you just gotta brah. I mean you know what legs thing of it is. You know who leg is?
I know ZZ Top. They did a great version called Legs.
Yeah, it's
She knows how to
Edinburgh.
use them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kochi Poo is in the house. You should invite
Yep.
Kochi Poo
Koji
up.
Poo.
He'll be
Yeah.
opinionated. Now Kochi
Yeah.
Poo said that they would never
There you
ever
go.
attack
Yeah,
Ukraine.
Helen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Kochi Poo was wrong for once? Is that
Kochi
what
Poo
you just
said that
verified?
he said that Putin would never invade. It was all a bluff. And I said, don't ever say never.
Well,
And
the
it's on
bluff.
Haps if you want to
Michael,
look at it.
Michael, I think we could enforce the no-fly zone without the West Alliance if we equip Ukraine with the aircrafts, the fighter
Right.
jets.
They could
So
do it
then
themselves.
they could do it themselves. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't you
Yeah.
think it's a little bit too late though for this no-fly zone?
It's never too late, buddy.
No, it's
Never
never
too late for
too.
what?
It's never too late for love. Listen, people thought it was too late for JB and I, and look
I
at
actually
you,
said we would never
6 months
go
of
to
therapy
war.
together.
We were
We're
using
here together
it
talking
to
about the Ukraine.
divert. So he just made a statement to your what would it be called? Your accusations, Bathurst, to
I'll,
Coach Poo.
I'll find the clip and play it. I'll
Oh,
find I'll find the clip.
so you're
I'm
challenging
1,000%. I'm
the
1,000% sure because we talked about it for a while.
the
I said
Chronicles.
I said
So
never say never.
so these
No,
are
no, he said it.
are these
He said,
Bathurst Chronicles now, or are these JB Chronicles?
see now you two are ganging up on me here.
No, we're not ganging up
And
at all.
yeah, I think
You're
I
just
just got
you're
bra.
fact checking him. That's
I think
fine
I
with
got
me.
I think I got bra together. Yeah.
I don't mind if you fat check,
You know
brah.
what? I'm starting to feel like an Oreo, right? You two are the other.
Here,
other
let me lower my seat to your level. Hang on. Oh, it's already lowered. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Here we go.
oh, once an ass, always an ass.
Let
I
me
love-
lower my seat to your level.
Yes, thank you.
Is
sir.
that about
Appreciate
right,
it.
or do I need to lower my neck a little bit more?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm starting to shrink down to where my microphone is just taking over my body.
Yeah,
Do you like the
you got it
JB?
like this. You got it like
Yeah,
this.
JB. Do you like people that kind of like? You ever see people that hide behind their microphone?
Yeah. I've
JB?
seen it. I've seen it.
I can't even see JB for some reason.
Do you hear what Warrior Grandma said? Well, bra always comes with 2 cups.
2 cups.
So I guess you and I are boobs.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I usually call
And
that.
and and
yeah.
JB is the bra. We're the
You know
boobs,
what
he's
the
the bra.
You know what the perfect cup is, don't you?
Cup of tea?
No,
Cup
a
of coffee?
cupcake. A cupcake with a cherry
cupcake.
on top. Yeah.
But you know,
You know, whipped
Michael,
cream.
there is nothing that could cup you two.
No, I love Bobby. Bobby knows that.
Those naughty nipples.
Yes. No.
Oh man. Yeah, but I'm not. I'm bummed and stuff for Ukraine. And then
Mhm.
I'm definitely not in support of Putin, and I'm for whoever becomes a millionaire. To kind of have the head hanging.
Oh, I agree with you.
That's gonna be
I
cool.
agree with you, but I think it'll be
Yeah.
one of his own people to get him.
I actually would like to see, the old fashioned to where it's that wood slat that goes on the
Yeah.
neck and the
So
hands
so yeah, the
in public.
guillotine. The guillotine.
Yeah, that
So
would be cool for his people to do that, like right in front of
so
everyone.
what did you think of the Elon statement where he wanted to duel it out with him? A
Was
sword
that
fight.
today or?
3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see that actually. I mean, I did see it, but I didn't see the full statement. What was the statement on it? The chronicle of it?
Oh my
Paper?
God! Did you see that, JB?
JB, you're mad
JB.
at these guys.
These guys. It sounds like they're saying Putin.
He
He's-
does
he's-
deserve to die. I mean, do you
He's-
think
no,
someone
but
else
he's
is telling him
he's
what to do?
implying, I think, that
Yeah.
you're pro Putin, JB.
No.
That's not
Oh, JB, are
Uh,
you?
Definitely not. Definitely.
good. No,
Oh,
I don't get
Don't
that at
mix
all.
me up with Kevin.
oh, so Coochie is mixed up with
that
Kevin's
was a swing.
ideology.
That was a swing, buddy.
Yeah,
That's funny.
maybe they're together. Him and Kevin. Maybe they're
No,
you
don't.
know, they
do
have
that.
their little
Kevin's
clique
good people.
going.
Kevin's good
You know?
people. Don't do that. Kevin's good people. JB's good people. It's okay in fun, but stuff like that, don't joke.
Well, there's
No,
things
yeah.
happening behind the scenes.
Oh,
People are
It
communicating.
could be-
But
it
there you
could
Oh,
are.
be
there's
a-
Kevin. Cool.
There you are, Kevin.
It could,
How are
I'm
you?
it
not
could
pro
be a
Putin. You
crazy
guys are
menage-
just
menage a trois.
brainwashed. Well, wait, wasn't it JB? We were thinking JB's in the Chronicles
JB.
too.
JB.
Is JB in
Invite
that
him up for a
Chronicle group?
minute. Come on, buddy. Let's hear what he's got to say.
So we
if
have
you don't like it,
Putin
Russian flush
supporters
me,
here on
him,
Haps.
and especially Bobby Shadow after what he said.
We have Putin supporters here. JB, are you the kingpin?
I don't know, Mike.
I think I suggested Bobby Shadow. I think he's more dangerous than bloody
Yeah, Bob is wild. He's wild.
You never know what you get with Bobby.
Well, I'm not. I mean,
It's like bits and bytes.
But
Everybody-
even if Bob is wild, we have the same opinion, Bob and I.
So my prediction is before
Yeah.
Biden leaves his office, he will
Mhm.
hit Putin, like where he's never been hit before. You know
Say what?
What's those? You know the helicopters when they fly in?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's getting weirder by the minute here, JB.
Why would that be weird, dude? We took many people out with those helicopters.
Yeah.
Special forces.
Special forces.
Yeah, you
I
don't
feel-
know when they're gonna hit. It'll be news. It'll
Mhm.
be news like they're not gonna wait for dinner. It'll probably be news late at
Yeah.
night. You know, Biden's gonna be sitting there with Kamala in the fucking room, and we're gonna get the fucking great news that they took out Putin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if they would announce that, would they?
Well, they're not gonna announce it until it's done.
N-
You mean they won't even announce it?
No,
that we did it?
I don't think so. This isn't like Bin Laden.
Yeah. Really?
Like they were saliving. Well,
This
here's
is
the thing with Bin
This
Laden.
is
but-
worse than Bin Laden.
no, but it's not in our backyard. Bin Laden blew
Huh?
up, the Twin Towers, right?
I
yeah,
think
but
this can be.
But the thing is, though, this is getting to the point. I mean, the more days that this goes,
Oh, I think the first
more
2 days.
the more people are gonna want his
Yeah.
head.
I think the
Dude.
first week there was far
So-
more casualties in this on
Yeah.
both sides. And don't think for a minute that Russia's giving you all the numbers of the people they lost. There's no
Oh
way.
yeah. Oh no. I'm happy right now. I'm happy with how the Ukraine people are fighting.
Oh,
and how many?
they're
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
this will be tough for Putin to because they are out of material. They are losing people, and we see the convoy is not moving that much. And
No.
then to take on Kiev, the capital, without more help. And now they are using the old bombs that has a low precision also,
Yes.
which will lead to more civilian will die. And I think they will face great resistance if they
Oh
try to
shoot!
take Kiev.
Here's the thing that kills me. Here's
I
the thing
forgot to
that
put
kills
on
me
my
most,
thing.
buddy, is that
I'm sorry, Hapstaff.
the innocent people who want nothing to do with this in Russia are being blanketed with that moron, which is what he is.
It is
And
smoke. It is smoke.
I'm telling you right now, if they could freely demonstrate, there would be millions of people demonstrating in Russia.
Didn't what was the scenario of Hitler getting taken out? It was his own people, wasn't it?
Well, there's a lot of people who say that he got away, and that was all bull.
Oh, really? Like Michael
Yeah.
Jackson's still alive.
And Elvis too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh, man.
I need to go, buddies. I feel bad that we didn't bring up Kevin, but it's not my show.
Don't feel bad, Michael.
Yeah, someone's calling Bobby Shadow. It's probably Kevin.
No, it isn't here. Special guest. Ready? JB. Hello.
Yo,
Hello.
up. Well,
Hello.
see where I'm at?
Oh shit, you're at the casino?
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. I got a phone call. It was from
Put everything on
Santos.
black.
You ever meet Santos in New York?
No,
Oh yeah, he's at a
you
casino
love the
right now.
casino, eh? Is
Yeah.
that your decadent pleasure?
All right.
You
I
gotta
thought it was gonna be Frasier, but it wasn't.
Oh no way!
Yeah. It was.
Tell him I say hi. I miss Frasier.
It was Santos. It was our. We have like a little clique
Do
going
ya?
from Blab. Yeah.
Would you say you and JB have a click?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
would you say
JB,
Kevin,
Kevin.
Kevin
Rick,
D has a click. How
Toby.
about you and I? Are we a click? We solid?
We're all a clique.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we have to
But-
be
La
respectful
familia,
of people
la
that aren't in
familia.
the room, right? We have to be
Oh,
respectful.
you mean
of...
don't mention like Elliot or something like that?
Well, no,
That's not
but
the-
Elliot right now, we are celebrating his birthday because it's a
Happy
happy
birthday, Elliot!
So I was hoping JB and you maybe could sing a happy birthday
I'm not
to
singing.
Elliot before I go.
I'm not singing. I'm right here. The Colonel's right here.
How
in
about
the
I
office
sing
right
with
next
you?
to
Will you
him.
sing with me, JB, if I sing?
Yeah, you have a better voice than me.
No, you can sing with me. We'll harmonize.
I
Pretend
already
we're
heard
the
you.
Jacksons.
Don't sing Happy Birthday because I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna
No,
drop.
whoa.
I already heard you sing Happy Birthday.
Oh my God, man! Look at
Plus, Elliot's not here.
that's just wrong.
Dude, I heard you sing Happy
Oh
Birthday
my
last
Lord,
night.
man. Look
you
at
guys
this,
just
just-
didn't know I was in the audience.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Holy
terrible.
Holy
I-
mackerel!
I think-
That
Terrible.
was
I
terrible.
think we should give him a big
Oh my God, hearing you
fanfare.
guys sing Happy Birthday was
That was too
A
much
big
to
I
bear.
could barely
fanfare
handle it.
for
It was like the
Elliot.
first time.
Are you ready?
Yes.
on your
Happy
mind.
birthday, Elliot. Please.
You know what I was expecting you to say? We are interrupting this program for this special message. Didn't it sound like that? It did.
Yeah, good.
So what was that piece of music? That's perfect. I need that where this is an update
If
of
you
Bobby
Google
Shadow
the
and the Bra.
Google the London Fanfare
I like it.
on YouTube and you will find it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's kind of like King and Queen.
Bobby is
like
anti-birthday. Are you anti-birthday, Bobby? That's what Rick's saying.
I'm just anti. Like, I mean, I sing bad enough, and you want me to
Yeah.
sing with you? That would be terrible for them to hear that. Can
Special
you
bulletin.
imagine?
Here with Bobby Shadow. For once in a lifetime opportunity, he's going to sing the national anthem. Oh my god, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
That was all right.
How late did you guys stay up for that broadcast?
Well, tonight it's 9 o'clock, and I've already advertised that you're going to be singing birthday
Oh,
celebration.
no,
I want you to do the Beatles one. I
No.
hear it's your birthday.
Yeah. I don't have
No?
plans to be live with anyone tonight.
No plans.
No
No.
plans.
You didn't answer my question about the casino either.
What was the question?
Celebrate.
Oh, you
Still in the
mean
game.
Santos? He's in Pennsylvania. Are you asking about Santos at the casino, Bathurst?
I'm not. I wanted you to sing. That's all I wanted.
I'm not
and you,
singing.
and you diverted.
That's
and now we're
terrible.
into cool. And now we're into
sing
Cool
right
in the
now.
Gang. It's celebration time.
Dude, this is JB's like war show, and we're gonna sing Happy
Well, we're not
Birthday to someone?
celebrating the Ukraine, by the way.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I gotta drop. This is too happy for me. I gotta drop. I'll see you guys later.
Peace, brother.
Yep.
All
Peace,
right,
peace.
It's too happy. He's leaving, man. If
Bobby,
we make
Bobby.
it sad, will you stay? Okay.
Bobby, we take it down.
Bobby.
For you, Bobby.
Bobby.
Anything so you stay.
Bobby. Bobby.
Booby,
All right.
Booby. Don't
Booby.
leave.
Bobby Shadow right there, folks.
Bobby Shadow.
He only sings.
Yeah, I actually
people
sent
he
an
loves.
invite to Rick there, but maybe he's working.
Well, I know a guy that's available. His name is Kevin V. Know him very well. I don't know if he'd come up, but he's available.
Come on. Okay. So
Baby,
should we
don't
invite,
you wanna
should we
go?
invite? Okay, let's invite Kevin. Let's
do it.
do your
Let's do it. How
crazy
delicious.
banana, because
Thank you, brother.
Michael,
See?
Michael, you love
Michael.
to stir the pot, but I promise I will restrain myself.
What? No, we don't have to go crazy. We're grown adults. We're grown.
It's getting crazy.
We're grown
It's
folk.
getting
We
crazy.
can do it. We can be kind to each other, can't we?
Yes,
We have
Yes,
that
of course.
ability, especially you
Of
and I.
of course we kind.
You know why? We're here to
Always kind.
celebrate. Now, we're going to lose some of the audience, like Bobby, if it gets too festive. He's Andy birthday, and he's Andy celebration. Yeah. Well, you know why? Because there's a party going on here.
There's a party
There will
going
be
on.
soon. Listen, if we get Bobby V up, it's not Bobby V. It's Kevin V. All right. Are we waiting? Did you invite him?
I invited.
You're thinking about it, or you're doing it?
He's invited, Michael. Anything
All
for
right.
you. You
You are the best. You are the best. Now we have to navigate him coming up. Tonight, 9 o'clock, James is going to be celebrating here on HAPS Eastern Time the birthday of Elliot. Anybody who wants to come up and sing, please tell us. We'll get you up. I know already that JB is going to sing for us. Oh, we got Toby here going, come on up, Kevin. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Let's celebrate. What time is it there, buddy?
we haven't changed time yet. We'll do that 27.
Are you 5 hours ahead?
So we are now 5 hours ahead of East Coast.
Oh, God.
Usually
so
it's
you
6
won't be able to go
hours.
to this thing at 9. That'll be in the morning.
So it's 1934 now.
Okay. Yeah. And if you can do basic math, that's 7:34. Thank you.
Yeah, 7:34.
7:34 for the basic math.
I'm surprised that when I talk to Americans and I say that because we use the 24-hour system,
Yes.
and they say, "Oh, we only use that in the military." They say,
Yeah, no, I agree. Did we lose Kevin now? Kevin, are you still there? And if you're not coming up, then I'll leave. But I would love...
I don't know. Maybe we should have some happy birthday. Wouldn't that be nice for Elliot?
Oh my God! Do you see what do you see what Bobby Shatter wrote?
No
Bobby,
parties are put in this. My goodness.
you know what? I'm all for him coming to his senses, but I think one of the problems is if you're in power
Michael,
for
Michael,
20,
what was interesting that
yeah.
they were testing Putin's claim uh, that he was making in court, in the international court,
Mm-hmm.
and their conclusion was that it was just fake what he was saying.
Okay.
That that there were no genocide committing on the Russian minority.
Oh, okay. Well, here's
Remember
the other
that?
thing that's weird, and it drives me
Look,
crazy. And
is that
I got to be
across?
real about this. When they say things like, we are now going to charge him for war crimes," do you think he gives two shits? He doesn't
No,
care. Come on.
he doesn't
You
care.
know that's like someone saying, "We are going to add another life sentence to your sentence. You have 72 already." Come on.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like I hear that stuff and I literally want to slap these people. I'm like, he does not care. He is God in his head.
So
When you have
what
people
we
like
will
that,
yeah, what
go
we
ahead.
will
I'm sorry.
see now, Michael, that is that we will see two blocks. We will have the Russian China
Yep,
block, and also we will have India that will be stuck in the middle because India don't want to be
I
surrounded
disagree.
by other
Totally
nuclear
disagree.
powers
They
like
they will they will
it's
join China and Russia and it'll be India. Those three will go together. Guarantee it. There'll be too
but
much pressure not to.
but Michael, you know, India has a conflict with Pakistan. Both
Mm-hmm.
India and China has nuclear weapons, and
Yes.
and India wants to stay friendly with China and Russia at the same time as they want to be friendly to the West. So I
Yeah.
think
I
there will
I,
be
I think
something in
all
the
those
middle.
little I think those mini wars are going to go to the side when they start firing at missiles into NATO territories. It's like right now that trucker, Cabasco craziness. Um, it was horribly handled. Nobody talks about it. Nobody's talking about COVID. No one cares. They don't care anymore. There's something else that's feeding the fear, and as long as they've got that, and I honestly think Putin wants the attention on him all the time now. I don't
But
know. It's weird, man.
but you know, the whole economy they will go into default now. They are
I disagree.
shut off of the economic system. So their only chance here that is the collaboration with China that
Yeah,
can
and
have some
that's
kind of a
I can almost
barter
guarantee you
system.
that's
They will
already
get
that's already
Chinese
happening.
products and
Yeah, yeah,
in exchange for oil and gas. And
yeah.
now they
But
are.
China right now,
Oh,
the only
Michael,
reason
Michael,
they're
one
not
thing.
yeah, the
Michael,
only
one
reason
thing
they're
that
not
is
full fledged
interesting.
is they don't want restrictions from the states and Canada and other places. That's all they're worried about. They do not want sanctions. That's all. If they knew that there was no repercussion of giving them weapons, they wouldn't hesitate.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah,
And
it's the
also,
bottom line. That's all they're
also,
worried about.
U.S. based more or less threaten China for repercussion if
Yeah.
they will support
Well, do
Russia.
you remember Korean? I'm not
Yeah.
going to go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to leave that one alone. But in the past, here's the nicest way of saying it. In the past, the states have said we would love to come and inspect your nuclear armament. And this country, if you know a little bit about history, said, "Don't worry, we'll send it to you." So you don't need to come and inspect it. It'll be in your backyard if you come anywhere
Mm,
near here.
mm.
So this tension has been going on for almost 10 years. You know that. And
Michael, one thing that is interesting, you know that all oil is traded in US dollar, and
right.
Saudi is not so happy with United States because regarding because they
Yeah.
have face some critique and they feel that
Hmm.
they are not supported fully out in the war
Yeah.
in Yemen, etc. And China is negotiating with Saudi Arabia to
Yeah.
try to change the currency that oil is being traded in. So they
Well,
want to
I
have
think it'll be
they
crypto.
want to have it traded in
Yeah.
Chinese currency, and
Yeah,
that
or
will have
Chinese
and
a
Michael,
Chinese
that will
form of
have
digital currency, which is what
yeah,
they're working on as we
and that
speak.
will have a negative
Yeah.
impact on the dollar
Yeah.
worldwide.
You know the States is in the midst of doing that as well, where they're thinking of having digital currency.
Yeah,
They're working on. They've been working on it for years, actually, but they're actually thinking about doing it.
I should be able
They
to
want to
answer.
trace every penny you spend, buddy, everything,
Hmm.
and they want it to be a cashless society. They want it to be one currency worldwide. Well, what is the one thing that does that? That's crypto. So that they're going to come up with their own form. China will come up with their own form of crypto, and they will trade, goods and services through that. That's my prediction in the next, I would say, 2 years. They'll implement that, and that's not hard to do.
But Michael, a question here, as I was about to say, and I should be able to answer this myself, but I'm not
Yeah,
really sure what the answer is. But because we already in Sweden, Sweden is one of the most digitalized countries in the world, and
yeah,
people don't carry cash. So everything is digital already.
right.
So, what is the big difference between a digital currency and the digital monetary system that we have today? What will be the difference?
Well, I know China has wanted for a while. Part of the reason they banned cryptocurrencies is they want to be able to regulate it fully and have their thumb on the pulse of it. They don't want it to be free flowing where people can make a fortune and them not know about it. So they want to
Well,
monitor, again, we're going to go full circle here. They want to monitor every single cent that you exchange or make in your lifetime. And they want to, through things like the internet, anticipate what you're going to buy next and where you're going to live, how many children you're going to have, and what your, average income will be and how much you spend each year or every month on certain goods and services.
if we talk about crypto, people think they can be anonymous, but it's so easy to trace the transaction flow with Bitcoin.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
because you have
Yeah.
the
I totally
ledger.
agree with that. Yeah. It's changing. And it's only because there's been tighter restrictions. But initially, you know, crypto was considered to be only black net. It was, deemed to be
Yeah.
the most evil thing in the world. And, it was related to the porn industry and other things. We're talking 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Mm.
But yeah, things are changing. It's got a brighter, sunnier, especially when you have individuals like Elon, who was supporting Sheep, right, and Doge. So
Mm.
yeah, but again, something I know very little about. I'm not an expert in any stretch of the imagination. Only have like the slightest idea of what's going on there as well. But it will go digital. I don't know exactly. You'll see that there will be a way that China will be able to, you know, do goods and services with China. And China, and they're not going to report everything they're doing, buddy. You know
Mm.
that,
Mm.
right? So, but I disagree with you. I think India will align with them, and you might even see Pakistan long term. And it's going
But,
to
but,
become a
but
very divided world.
we can criticize India for many things, but India is the biggest democracy in the world.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's billion. How many
In the
billion of
population.
people are there?
Uh, let's say
It's a lot. I know it's at least a billion. Yeah,
1.38 billion
yeah. That's crazy.
2020.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you
And
know, and
and
I know that
Russia
that it,
is the biggest country in the world, that
yeah.
landmass.
The only thing that stopped us from having a nuclear war before was there was no benefit. Everybody died. it affected everyone. And the problem is, you start sending missiles, we start sending missiles, some will get through on both sides. And the devastation will be beyond your wildest dreams. And none of us will want to live. Now, why do you think all these billionaires and multimillionaires have bought these
We have a
bunkers?
live
It,
counting here on India,
yeah.
1.4 now.
You know, in the States, though, especially, that there is so many underground bunkers, like beautiful condos that are self-sustaining for anywhere from 5 to 10 years, and they have the goods right now. So if they knew the missiles were coming, right, they could get there, get in the bunker, and they could wait. But what is going to be left, and how long would it take? Like, you know that there's still radiation in Russia from the mistakes they've made in the past.
And we got, I think it was 86 Chernobyl, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
And we had increased radiation in
Hmm.
Sweden since
Right.
that.
But here's the thing: the
And
radiation levels are
still,
still
and Michael, still we have it in Sweden.
right. Yeah.
In these, it is a special plant that the reindeer is eating. So
Yeah.
they are measuring the cesium level in the reindeer meat when they
Yeah.
butcher it.
I honestly believe that you will see two orders. There will be two world orders that will come to be, and it's been prophesized. And a lot of people have said it by 2025. This is nothing I'm predicting. This is just stuff I've read. That, by 2025 there will be mostly like you said, digital currency of some sort. I'm not sure what it's going to be, and you're going to see two huge alliances, both incredibly deadly. And hopefully we can be level-headed enough that nobody wins in this, and that'll be enough to stop people from doing the wrong things.
And
But
I
it
think that is what US is trying to stop now by threatening China, so
right.
that we won't see
They don't want
China
to
and us
elevate it.
going
No.
together.
Yeah. And they know that if Russia and India and China get together, they don't have a hope in hell. I heard a statistic once that is so crazy that if you did a line of something like 100 people and you shot them as fast as you could, that there would be soldiers forever from China coming. That you couldn't possibly kill them all fast enough on the ground. That's how vast their army is. So, and think about it. You have a country like Canada, right? And our military spending is almost nilch. They're actually now, because of these heightened conflicts, are saying, hey, you know what? We need to spend some money. It might be time to actually wake up and spend some money. And I think you're going to see less and less people worried about green energy, and just, hey, what do we need to protect ourselves? It's changed. And don't think for a moment that these war machines don't love this. People are getting filthy rich.
Yes,
War is
Sweden
money.
has now decided to increase the military budget to 2% of GDP.
Right. Yeah.
It was
Fear.
1.3.
Yeah. Fear is a great motivator. Australia has also increased their budget. I'm telling you right now, in Canada, if there was no conflict, there would be zero wiggle room with that. Zero. And, because we're peaceful people. But the truth is, we can't rely on the backs of the states forever. Jay Leno once did a monologue about 15 years ago, and he said, our allies, the Canadian government, they have Mounties, they have horses, they have 2 tugboats, and 4 guns. Something like that. He did this ridiculous, basically saying that we couldn't protect ourselves.
Mm. Yeah.
I just heard a voice in the background. Was that your TV?
Yeah, it was CNN. I just
Yeah.
wanted to see if there was something new about the war. So that's
Yeah.
okay.
So listen, let's get back together in a couple days. Once again, we're not trying to scare the crap out of anybody. We don't know. This is all speculation. But when you have someone calling you scum and you're the equivalent of a mosquito or a gnat in my mouth that I want to spit out, and he said he's going to make the unfriendly countries pay. And this is, you can look it up. I'm not making anything up here. This is stuff that has come from Putin's mouth in the last week.
Mm.
And that to me is not, I want to work things out.
Mm.
And
And he
Canada
was
is on that
threatening
list.
people in Russia also. But
I'm
because he was
sorry?
saying that he was basically threatening people in the West also, and saying that they had a Western mindset and
Hmm.
were
He
against Russia.
blames the states. He
Yeah.
blames the states for this. He really does. And, there's a reason that there was a Cold War for as many years as there was. But the only
Yeah.
thing that stopped people from being crazy was there was no winner. And I don't
Yeah.
think there will be a winner in this at all. There's just milestones of suffering. And I hope that, it will take care of itself in the sense that it's swift, but I don't think that's happening. I think we're in
And
this for
think
a
about the
while, and I think
cost
this
to
is just the
rebuild
warm up.
yeah.
What's that?
Think about the cost the cost to
22
build
million a
up all
day
the
for Russia.
infrastructure.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not even
Yeah.
talking about that, but 22 million a day for Russia to
Yeah.
keep doing this every day.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And this is yet another country that has had a rough time feeding everybody.
Yeah.
But I won't say anything I haven't heard. I'm not going to make up crazy speculations of this or that, but people have been theorizing these outcomes for like 10 years, and it's been really heightened since 2014. But if you look, just look at some YouTube videos. There's quite a few of them where the United States has come in, supported to a certain level, but never stayed in.
Mm.
They just don't, or they stay in for a while and go, you know what, this was stupid.
Mm.
And including the Vietnam War, they basically there was no benefit to it anymore.
Mm.
And it just more and more innocent soldiers lost their lives.
Mm. Michael, you are a logic person, and I don't think you believe in those crazy conspiracy theories. But I wonder, how do you relate in the interaction to people who talk about these
Because
conspiracy
he has
theories?
every right. He has every right
Yeah,
to his
yeah,
opinion.
yes, but I wonder, how do you respond? Those who talk about the big
Yeah.
reset, etc. And that is
Oh, you're talking
that is
Glenn Beck?
fine.
Are you talking Glenn Beck? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah, but because they are no, I don't know the name of it, but
You,
it
you
has
should look
been
up Glenn
debunked.
Beck. I think you would like more of what he says than what he doesn't say. Like, seriously. I would say 80% of what he says I agree with. 20% I think is completely nutty. But what's really strange about him is that there was stuff I thought was nutty 5 years ago is happening now. So he has a little crystal ball. I would have never thought in a million years that we would arrest
Yeah,
protesters
he's
in
the author
Canada.
to that book.
Yeah,
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 the
the Great
Great
Reset.
Reset.
Him and
Yeah.
another guy wrote it together.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. But here's the thing: take all the information, right, that you can get, digest it, question it, and kind of work with what works with you.
But Michael, you know what what is typical for all the conspiracy theories, and
Yeah,
that also makes it more likely to believe it. It is that they
it's
take
ratings, though,
some,
buddy.
they
That's why they
take
do it. Yeah,
Michael,
it's
they
ratings.
take Michael, they take some truth, and
Yeah,
then they mix it up
manipulate it.
with lies,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
truth is
yeah.
is supporting the narrative that they are
Hmm.
pushing. So
Yeah.
because they say,
Well, it's
look
like
at
the
that.
reality shows. It's like the reality shows. They'll cut and paste a bunch of sentences, and it sounds like it's going in a totally different direction, and that is not the outcome. But they do it to get you to watch. They call
Mm,
it clickbait, right?
yeah.
And as long as we don't have keyboard warriors and we're not saying mean things about each other here in the channels, like I'm open to listening to any opinion, and I hope to God that I can learn something because I'm all about learning.
Mm,
And I don't have a clue what is going on, and I think there are people who are far smarter than I'll ever be who don't know what's going on. This is unfolding as we speak. They're speculating. It's kind of like when you go to the doctor and the doctor kind of goes, could be this, could be that. Let's do some tests. Let's figure it out. This
mm,
is a clusterfuck. That's what it is. And there is no good outcome here. Zero. No matter what they do, there is a fallout with every single decision they make. And I feel sorry for anybody who's in power right now, except for Putin.
mm,
And anybody else that has to, direct or guide their country. Oh God. Good luck.
mm. So
And right
key
now, what's
elements of the
go,
Great
go ahead.
Reset conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories believe in this initiative is in fact a plot to
Oh,
destroy capitalism and enact a one world government under the cover of COVID-19. The key
yeah.
element of the Great Reset conspiracy theories, as analyzed in The Guardian, are that the global elite is using COVID-19 as an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to roll out radical
Yeah.
policies such as forced vaccination, digital ID cards, and
Yeah.
the renunciation of
Yeah.
private property. What was
Yeah.
first a marginal conspiracy theory confined
Mm-hmm.
to the fringes of the web has since November 2020 become a disinformation ecosystem in itself. This is in part thanks to amplification from right
Yes.
wing
Yeah.
US media figures, including Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson. Both have appropriated elements of the Great Reset theory as proof of a plot to erode freedom and capitalism. The Anti Defamation League has also
Mm-hmm.
traced the conspiracy anti
Yeah.
Semitic
But this has
groups.
been going on. This fake news has been going on since, I would say, really heightened since Trump got in power.
Mhm.
And there's terms that have been used. And, the only thing they're not bringing up, and you haven't brought it up, is that the population we thought would spike is not spiking. And many people are terrified because nobody's having children now. And, back in the day, if you looked at, the average family in the 60s, they had 3 kids. They're not, if they're having a kid, they have one now. So here's the thing you have to replace your mom, your dad, and a child, which means you have to have at least 3 kids to do that.
Mm.
And many people are foregoing having children. They're like, ah, screw it. I'll have a dog. I'll have a cat. That'll be my child. I don't have the time. I'm not going to raise them in this world. But if you look at history throughout, life, there's always been turmoil. For the last 100 years, there's been an insane amount of turmoil. And this is not the first time we had, a pandemic, right? We
Mm.
had, Black Death in 1917. Millions of people died. It was crazy,
Mm.
which supposedly is, a form of SARS, which is supposedly a form of COVID.
Mm.
So I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I'm a simple man. I have no idea.
Michael, are you aware of the Swedish professor that has now passed away, Hans Rosling? He
No.
talked about economy and population growth.
Yeah.
He was a TED speaker, and also he was. And Bill Gates was a great supporter of him.
Hmm.
And it's interesting that he was explaining this why the population won't grow over a certain
Yeah.
number.
People have predicted this, but you're talking about Bill Gates, right? Bill Gates 10 years ago was going, look, we need to get on this now.
And he
There's
says
going to
that
be
the population growth will stop at 9 billion people in 2050.
well, what they're saying right now is because of all the chaos and everything that's going on. They don't have to worry about some great purge. It's happening. They're thinking within 10 years, we'll go down to 5 billion people. That is the latest poll, and this is mine's greater than mine, and they're just looking at the statistical evidence. More and more youth have no desire to have children. The other thing is too, in certain countries, very few youth have more than one car. So things are changing, right? People used to go outside and play baseball and football, right? And go spend hours in the park with their friends. Now we're in front of these idiot things. Look at this here. We're cyborgs. Here we are. We're all connected to Google. We are. There are benefits, but the problem is we're all distracted. Right? We're all distracted, including this. What we're doing right now. Like, I love that we're on here, and hopefully some people will listen to it, and maybe 3 months from now they'll go, they were right about this, but they were wrong about that. And no matter what we say or do, we're always going to have people who judge us. So we have to kind of live by our own code, and I feel like you do that, and that's where you and I are the same. We kind of dance to our own music.
See, I wanted to show something, but I don't know what video
Yeah.
it was.
So listen, I have to run to the bank, brother. But thank you.
Run
This
to
was
the
fun.
bank. Yeah,
What's
it
that?
was. Yes, it was. I said you have to run to the bank.
Yes, I'm not going to rob it. Okay.
No,
I
it's
just
good.
okay.
I'm happy to. Okay.
Yeah, I
Thank
do
you,
believe in
Michael,
karma.
for joining. And
Yeah, and I feel like you and I are kind of on the same team now.
yeah, let's hope.
You, me, and Ted.
This is one of his. I don't know if he explains here
Yeah.
why.
Leave me the links. I will come back and look, and I promise you, I'll study him. If you think he's
All
worth
right.
studying, I'll study him. I will.
Okay.
I'll dedicate a couple hours to him and figure out and I'll decipher what I
Michael,
think.
thank you for joining. Have a
Yes.
nice day. And I
Thank you.
did what you wanted. I tried to invite Kevin, but
Well, here's the thing. He could say that you never did. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
He has that option to say that you never invited him. So what is real?
But I could show it. I could take a screenshot.
No, I
of it.
believe you, buddy. I believe you. But I'm just showing an example of what perception is. He could go on another broadcast and go, they were pretending to let me in. They never had any intention of letting me in.
Yeah.
They said horrible things about me. I never said anything horrible about him, but I hope all of us find harmony. We are a very small little planet circling the sun, and really, there's not much to us. Thank you, buddy. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.
All right. Yes, be kind to one another.
Absolutely. That's super important.